believe it or not, boundaries can be a way that we win at life. Now, what do I mean by that? When you read this book, I promise you that you will learn about the value of setting and enforcing healthy boundaries. Now, what am I talking about with boundaries? Am I talking about for me, for others? Well, it's kind of both. It's both for ourselves and for others. See, boundaries actually create freedom. And I want to tell you a really quick story to prove this, an illustration. Anytime that I've been around toddlers of any age, and there's a group of them, and you give them too many options, meaning you put them in a room that's got, I don't know, how many toys. Let's say there's dozens of toys in that room. What I noticed is that they have a really hard time settling down and playing with one another because there's too many options. There are too many. It's just getting squirreled from one thing to the next until if you put the same group of toddlers in a room where there's a handful of toys, enough for everybody and a little bit more, you'll find that they'll enjoy that more. They'll play more because there aren't too many options. Well, that's kind of the same thing, but even more importantly for us as adults. When we set boundaries, we need to realize that in order for us to accomplish what we want to achieve in life, we've got to set boundaries for ourselves. We've got to set boundaries for others, how we use our time, who we spend our time with. So it's not just people and relationships, but it's also where does our time go? Setting boundaries is something that's really important for how we invest our time, our energy, and our relationships. I have a presentation called Our Three Most Precious Resources. And those three most precious resources are our time, our energy, and our relationships. We need to learn how to set healthy boundaries on those three areas with our time, with our energy, and with our relationships. And if you will do that, I guarantee you will accomplish far more in life than the ones that just kind of wing it and aren't aware of there's greater freedom with well-placed, well-enforced boundaries than not. Boundaries. It's a great way for you to maximize your time, your energy, and your relationships.